guys, welcome to Melody's Workbench. Today I make my first ever dovetail. Let's dive in.
That is right, this is my first ever dovetail. And to start off, I'm going to mark the board to make sure I know which corner is going to be the dovetail. And then I'm going to take a marking gauge and set it to the width of the board and mark it on the other one all the way around so that I know how deep I need to cut. And then I grabbed some dividers using a little trick my dad taught me, and I'm going to measure out how big I want to make the tail. And then I'm going to use a knife and square to use those dots and make lines on where I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to put an X on the parts I do not want and cut out the tails. And I forgot to turn on the microphone for this part while filming, so enjoy the music!
Still loose.
There you go. Hit it. One more time. There you go.
And now I'm going to cut out the middle part with a chisel, staying a little ways away from the line and taking in a cut about halfway through, then going out the line after making a little divot, and then doing the other side after that. And this will actually take longer than the sawing, so sit back and relax.
One more. There you go. There you go. Move it over. There you go. There you go.
And I'm going to use a file to clean out the areas in between that will fit better. And then I'm going to flush up the other block with a different block, and then put the block that has the tails in it on there and flush that up with the other block. And then I'm going to use the knife to mark again while putting my whole body weight, or as much as I can, on the other block. Then I'm going to X out the things I wish to get rid of, set the depth, which should be the same as the other block. I'm going to make marks to follow down while cutting, and then cut out these blocks, or as much as I can.
Pass the line.
And then using the same technique as earlier, we are going to cut out the rest of these little blocks, and this will also take just as long.
Ooh. 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 Don't hit it. Let's see what you got. Okay, actually tap that. Hit this one. Ha! That's right off the saw, Melody.
It's a little gappy, but pretty good.
That's right off the saw, Melody.
And that is how I made my first ever dovetail with help of my dad. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps out the channel and helps me reach out to more people like you guys. Anyways, that'll do for now, and I'll see you guys next time.